Heartbreaking news. Why Johnny Depp just canceled everything and the truth about his health. The hook, the sudden silence. Heartbreaking news hit Johnny Depp's circle today, and the reaction has been immediate. Messages, fan posts, and press calls have been flooding in nonstop. Insiders confirm that within hours of the update, Depp canceled upcoming plans, shifted travel schedules, and pulled away from the public eye entirely. It's the kind of sudden silence that leaves everyone guessing. What exactly happened behind the scenes to shake him so deeply? For a man who has lived his entire life in the lens of camera, this retreat feels different. It's not just a break, it feels like a goodbye. So what triggered this shift? Is it his health? A new legal battle? Or something far more personal that he's been hiding for months? We've dug through the reports, the rumors, and the whispers from his inner circle. Let's uncover the full truth together. The exile, a kingdom of one. To understand why he's pulling back now, you have to look at where he is. The truth is, Johnny Depp doesn't live in Los Angeles anymore. He's not tucked away in a Manhattan penthouse or hiding behind the palms in Beverly Hills. He is living deep in the English countryside of Somerset. And when I say countryside, I mean the middle of nowhere. We're talking about a place where his nearest neighbor is more likely to be a sheep than a studio executive. Depp's estate in Somerset is massive, about 850 acres. He bought it back in 2014 for around $24 million, and these days, it's his fortress. It's a 19th century manor that looks like something out of a Gothic novel, complete with walled gardens and absolute silence. But here's where things feel heavy. Behind those iron gates, the lifestyle of the man once worth over $650 million has drastically changed. Today, financial experts estimate his net worth is hovering closer to $150 million. Now, don't get me wrong, that is still a fortune. But when you've lost $500 million through messy management, legal wars, and wild spending, it changes a person. Rumors are swirling that he's currently eyeing a medieval castle in Italy. Turrets, stone walls, the whole fantasy, with a price tag of $4 million. If he buys it, it confirms one thing. He wants to disappear somewhere where the modern world can't follow him. The love life. Searching for youth? Then there's his love life, and honestly, this is where the story gets a little sad. In 2024, headlines linked him to Julia Vlasova, a Russian model and beautician who is just 28 years old, 33 years his junior. She's stunning, obviously. They've been spotted in Prague, London, and at heliports, looking cozy. But insiders describe it as casual. It doesn't scream soulmate. It screams distraction. It feels like a man trying to feel alive again, chasing a spark he lost years ago. Compare this to the intensity of his years with Winona Ryder or the stability of the Vanessa Paradis era. And this version of Johnny seems fragile. He's quieter. Even his relationship with his daughter, Lily Rose Depp, highlights the distance. She celebrated her 25th birthday in 2024, posting photos with her girlfriend, living bold and independent in the spotlight. Johnny stayed silent publicly. You know he saw it. You know he's proud. But he's watching her live from the shadows now, not the front row. The heartbreak, the ghost of Jeff Beck. But if you want to know the real reason for the heartbreaking news circulating today, we have to talk about the music. Or rather, the silence where the music used to be. Fans have been begging for a Hollywood Vampires tour in 2025. They want to see Johnny with his guitar, standing next to Alice Cooper and Joe Perry. But if you look at the official schedule, it's blank. 0 dates. And sources say this isn't an accident. It connects directly to the death of Jeff Beck in January 2023. Jeff wasn't just a collaborator, he was Johnny's lifeline. During the darkest days of the trial, when Hollywood turned its back, Jeff Beck opened the door to his tour bus and said, "Come play." They released the album 18 together. They toured Europe. Depp looked happier on stage with Jeff than he had in 10 years of making movies. When Jeff passed, something in Johnny broke. He played a tribute concert in London that left half the audience in tears, but since then, his musical spirit has dimmed. The Hollywood Vampires faced cancellations due to Depp's fractured ankle in 2023, but even after he healed, the momentum didn't return. The cancellation of future music plans isn't just about scheduling, it's about grief. Without Jeff, the stage just feels lonelier. The comeback, the day drinker twist. However, don't count him out. Just when you think he's retired to his gardens for good, he makes a move that proves he's still the most interesting man in Hollywood. While the music has paused, the movies are coming back with a vengeance. Depp has officially returned to the director's chair for the first time in 25 years with Modi. 3 days on the wing of madness. This isn't a blockbuster. It's a gritty passion project about the artist Modi Gliani. It premiered at the San Sebastian Film Festival to a standing ovation. Depp showed up looking cleaner, sharper, and more focused than we've seen him in ages. But the real bombshell? He's reuniting with Penelope Cruz. They are currently filming Day Drinker, an action thriller shooting in Spain. This is a massive deal. It's his first major commercial attempt since the scandal. And if that wasn't enough, reports have confirmed he is set to star as Ebenezer Scrooge in a horror-tinged remake of A Christmas Carol, slated for November 2026. This is the twist. He isn't hiding because he's defeated. He's hiding because he's working. He's done with being a celebrity, but he's not done being an artist. The redemption, where the money goes. Perhaps the most telling sign of the new Johnny is what he's doing with his money. Remember that $1 million settlement from the Amber Heard trial? The world expected him to keep it as a victory trophy. He didn't. In a quiet move that shocked his critics, Depp split the money 5 ways, sending $200,000 to 5 different charities. He donated to the Make a Film Foundation, helping terminally ill kids. He sent checks to the Painted Turtle Camp and the Amazonia Fund Alliance. No press conference, no big speech, just the checks. It shows a man who is trying to heal his karma. He's spending his days in antique bookshops in London, buying guitars and art supplies, paying in full, and leaving without a scene. He's wearing his rings and his layers, but the chaos is gone. So, is the news heartbreaking? In a way, yes. The Johnny Depp we knew, the party animal, the constant headline, the rock star, is gone. He has canceled that version of himself. He's traded the roar of the crowd for the silence of Somerset. But in that silence, he might have finally found the one thing fame stole from him: peace. What do you think? Is Johnny's withdrawal a sign of healing, or is he saying goodbye to Hollywood forever? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to know the full story behind his secret castle purchase in Italy, click the like button and subscribe right now. We're investigating that rumor next. Thanks for watching.